So the team captain of Instinct going up here on B side. Meanwhile, it looks like Roy is going to go up on A side. Meanwhile, Soviet is down bottom A. And Walshy taking a little bit of damage. Is going to wait for his teammates to push in first. Soviet's going to pick up a big kill on Shockwave. All 4 down for Carbon to start this game. Instinct off to an amazing start. And now they're establishing map control with a flag already in the hands of Soviet. And this is what Instinct did earlier in the tournament. They come out firing here on Onslaught, but a nice push here by the guys from Carbon as they're able to stop that first flag attempt. We're going to jump on board now with Naden. He was one of the players clutch there to stop the flag. Now trying to get into the Instinct base. He's taken down. The rest of his teammates are dead except for this player right here. It is Captain Anarchy, and he is at the Instinct base. Sunnets, what are you expecting out of this opening game? What do we need to see for a team here to catch the momentum going into this losers bracket? I'm excited.
Of course you are, with good reason. Well, the thing about this game type is Instinct does exceptionally well with this lineup. They're 4-0 on it because they're so disruptive. You see right there, they get the first flag cap. These guys are always around your flag. You've always got to pay attention to your base, but they're not just going to pull the flag at the wrong time. They're going to wait until they have an advantage. They're going to use the clock very well. They know how long it takes to get across the map. They know how long the respawns are, so they're going to wait until they've got some momentum. But for them, it's not about being 2 or 3 guys up. They'll pull it when they're down a guy or down 2 guys, because that's part of their strategy on this map is shock and awe. They want to keep you off balance.
All right, now who's going to be the key player for Instinct? Who's going to be the key player for Carbon in your mind?
Well, in my mind, I think it's going to hinge on Roy again, because he's the guy who's going to be laying down fire all over the place. If Instinct is going to do well in this game type, I expect to see him with a ton of kills. He will touch the flag on occasion, but most importantly, he's just got to be using that BR. Now, on the other side, I look for Ghost Ayami. Well, Nated has been having a strong tournament. I really think in this game type, Ghost Ayami's got to be clutch for them, mixing it up, both touching flags and getting kills. If he's able to do that, that's going to be great, a good sign for his team.
And as we mentioned last night on ESPN Saturday Night, Ghost Ayami is one of the best and fastest flag runners on this circuit, if not the fastest. And here we go, Instinct already putting in a second flag after 2 minutes and 30 seconds off the clock. The crowd here getting animated. You see standing room only here.
Roy with a big double kill right there.
He's going off right now, Sundance. He's got the double kill.
He's getting the kills, and he's running the flag. He actually ran that flag all the way back for his team right there. And that's the great thing about them, is that it's interchangeable parts. Everybody does a great job at whatever's they're called upon to do at any given time.
All right, well, right now we are checking out Walshy. He's putting big shots there on Ghost Ayami, clearing out Ghost Ayami out of the power position on this map. Being top middle is probably the most dangerous position you can be. You can fire down on both of the respawns as well as being able to watch the flag. But right now we have Team Carbon trying to move a flag down low. Instinct's Lunchbox is trying to make a stop, and finally he's able to take down Captain Anarchy, but 3 of his teammates are down, so it's all up to Lunchbox. He does get the return, and now he's going to wait for his teammates to come back him up before he pushes in for another flag attempt here for Instinct.
Now the thing about this map, as we know, we've seen it so many times, you can get out to an early lead, but it's so easy for teams to grab a couple of quick caps if you're not careful, if you overextend yourself. And Instinct very lucky right there that they weren't overextended, able to get that return, but also not find themselves in a position where Carbon members were in their base ready to pull the flag again.
All right, well, right now Walshy's pulling the flag, but I'm going to go to Soviet. He is going to be Walshy's lead blocker. He's going to be the player trying to stop all of Carbon from taking out his teammates coming off the respawn, but it looks like Carbon doing a nice job fighting out of those spawn traps that Instinct tried to set up. And Soviet, he is taking all kinds of damage from grenades here down in front of the base. He's finally going to be taken out. Let's switch over to a member from Carbon. I want to check out Captain Anarchy. As I mentioned in the intro Sunday, Captain Anarchy had one of his best games of the season, putting up 34 kills against Straight Rippin'. Anarchy's taken down, and the rest of the squad still getting spawn played. But what have you seen out of Captain Anarchy that has been different here in Vegas than what we've seen in the past tournaments so far this season?
Well, I mean, honestly, it's been an A game. I mean, Anarchy's got ability. He's been on the circuit for quite a while. He's been on top teams before, had a stint on Straight Rippin', but we just haven't seen him step up this season. The guys on Carbon talked about how great he was in practice, but that never seemed to translate to the live events here on the pro circuit. But this event, maybe it's his mom being here, as you were saying earlier, something about his gameplay has been sparked. It's not that he's going huge for his team every single game, but he's doing the little things, and then mixing in going huge for his teammates. Like right here, this play, very aggressive, but it's working. but it's working for him.
You got to love it. He jumped off the top middle structure there, jumping off the wall, getting all the way into the opponent's base, and then quickly grabbing that flag, taking it all the way back to his base. So right now, we got Shockwave, the team captain, picking up a huge double kill with an assassination, and he's going to put in the flag. It is now 2-1. Carbon showing some life there on the scoreboard now.
Yeah, and just like that, they're in a good position here. And flag is out again for Instinct. So
we got a big double kill out of Captain Anarchy. Sundance Ghost Yami is going to be moving the flag now. So Instinct has got to be cautious. And of course, we got Ghost Yami moving that flag right into his base right now.
Oh, he's so good with
the tying capture.
And that's what we're talking about. 2 caps in under a minute. Carbon right back in this. And again, it's all about momentum. You saw Instinct out to the early lead, looking solid. But Carbon, seemingly against all odds right there, just gets 2 really quick caps, and now they've got to be feeling solid.
Look where Ghost is standing. We rarely see this, and this is hopefully going to catch people from Instinct off guard a bit. But instead, Ghost Yami moving into that power position, as we discussed earlier, top middle. He saw Lunchbox down low. Lunchbox was the threat. He stopped the flag momentarily, and now it's going to be up to Ghost to run it. But a nice grenade takes him down. So we're jumping on board with Captain Anarchy. Anarchy trying to move the flag down low. And it looks like the spawn slaying is still going to continue. Ghost Yami is going to put that flag in. Carbon, they're clicking on all cylinders right now.
They are really having the event of the season right now. They're just playing so well together. It shouldn't be shocking anymore, but it is. They're not letting up. I thought...
We got to go check this out, Sundance. You got to check out Ghost Yami right now. Shockwave was in the base with Captain Anarchy, spawn slaying Instinct incredibly hard. Ghost Yami going down low, but you know, Naded, he's been doing big things as well. He just killed 3 people on Instinct's respawn, trying to fight out of his own respawn trap now, because we have Instinct now moving the flag. They're going to be able to counter and hopefully get a bit of momentum going back in their favor. We're going to jump on board with Lunchbox, but a nice play there by Captain Anarchy and Shockwave, once again working as a tandem to stop that cap. Oh, and now this is just a massacre right here. I'm going to lay out, and we're just going to watch Shockwave here for a minute. He had a few clutch plays that sparked 2 of those 3 opening flag caps here for Carbon. But Instinct, you know, they came out of the gate super strong, up 2-1, and now it seems that they're giving up a little bit of the momentum here to Instinct. What's going on?
Well, I don't know that it's that they're giving it up. It seems more to me like Carbon got warm again, and they're just taking it back. I was talking to Gandhi during the last round a little bit, and he was telling me that the big difference with Shockwave's game was the decisions he was making. He was making smart decisions as opposed to charging in on his own as he used to be able to in Halo 2. He was laying back, taking good routes to flags, taking good routes to back up his teammates, and we're seeing more of that so far in this CTF game. If he continues to do that, as I said, it makes his other teammates more confident that they can do what they need to do and play within their game.
Well, right now we got a flag in the hands of Soviet. He got it all the way back to his base. Shockwave, the only player alive for Carbon, in position to stop it, and Roy is going to put that one in. So it's all tied up 3-3. Instinct showing some life once again as they're able to convert a flag capture. And we're going to jump right on board with Captain Anarchy. They are not backing down from this Instinct squad. They will not stop putting the pressure on them, and they keep charging the Instinct respawn. But Instinct, they're just doing a great job right now of fighting out of those spawn traps, and then after fighting out of those spawn traps, they are turning these situations into flag captures of their own.
And look who, during that engagement, was sneaking into the other base, Walshy. While all the Instinct guys other 3 Instinct guys were engaged with Carbon, Walshy slides around, pulls a flag, boom, 4-3. All
right, well, Walshy doing the dirty right now here from top middle. Meanwhile, you saw Roy was on that B side of the map doing some damage on the Carbon respawns. But now with Walshy's backup down here on B side, he's going to have to play a bit sneakier. And it pays off as he takes down Captain Anarchy. And now he's going to try and help out Lunchbox and Soviet bottom middle. Oh, but Shockwave comes up big there, shooting from top A. And now you see Shockwave, he was top A, comes all the way back to his own flag to make sure that Instinct does not get the 5th and final flag capture here. Meanwhile, you got Captain Anarchy, LO5 there, and Naded, they are pushing into the base from A side. And Shockwave's going to get hit by an unlucky grenade. We're jumping on board with Naded. He is still staying sneaky, staying alive here. Bottom of A base here for the Instinct side of the map.
So I get the feeling that Carbon's going to pull this one out. We're going to have to see more out of Naded.
Flag is out for Instinct. Shockwave trying to push it down bottom middle, but it looked like they were really just trying to force it here. But you know what? Forcing it may have worked out. Shockwave distracting just long enough as they pass to Ghost Ayami. Once again, Captain Anarchy and Ghost Ayami. What a great flag capping tandem we've seen so far in this game.
That was fantastic. And again, Nada didn't get both of the kills, but he was up in the base disrupting. And it's just Carbon right now, not so willing to say die, staying in this at 4-4.
And after Carbon capped those Sundance, I want to point this out. The whole crowd out here started chanting Instinct. So it looks like the crowd definitely more Instinct fans than there are Carbon fans. And hopefully for the Instinct guys, if you're an Instinct fan watching from home, that'll get them fired up. And the one player who looks like he's getting fired up right now, it would be Roy.
All right, so you see now Roy here watching spawn while his teammate runs flag.
Twin brother Lunchbox running the flag down bottom A side. Roy looking to pick up some kills, and here we go, the final flag, and there it is. Instinct is going to take game one.